Hello YouTube. Well, today is gonna be different because I tried to play this quite a long time ago, but I I tried to record it, but the sound, my voice while I was playing it was very soft. The sound, the music, and the sound effects were overpowering. Were going all over my voice. I could barely hear myself. Although certainly the music and the sounds of Divinity Original Sin, I would say, is a lot better than my voice, but I just couldn't hear myself speak. But not so I decided I'd remove the sound layer and just talk through a little bit about what happened in this episode. It's going to be very short, nothing much to say other than basically number one. We have just defeated the Kraken, our surprise victory, if you remember episode 33 last time. But one of the things that got me stumped here was that I discovered two hatches. And I even made a big deal about trying to explore everything outside first before even entering the hatches. But when I entered the hatches, I just didn't know what to make of it. I didn't know how to solve it. My objective here, as before, in even coming to the harbor, was I was following up on the lead about a child that had been a child similar to the 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 silent child that we liberated in a previous section of the game. So that was a clue, and I decided to come to the harbor to follow up on that lead. Who was this child? Where was this child? Where did he or she go? I came here, found the Kraken, we defeated the Kraken, and now we're going to search for the child. And this is all about the exploration behind it. But in the course of doing that, we find two hatches. We don't make any progress. We don't find the child here in the harbor. Not surprising, because the lead says that the child was last seen leaving the harbor. So okay, fine. But anyway, so what I did was that since I couldn't solve the two hatches, we'll see in a bit. I couldn't solve that. I left, and then we'll see what happens in the end. You can already expect based on what I said. So over here, I think we find the first hatch. I get ready. I don't know what's underneath the harbor. So we try to check everything out first before entering, and finally we save first and we enter. I don't really find anything, and I couldn't. I didn't know what to do here. So I mean there are some magic items that you can get and all that, but I did not. Oh, there are some nails over there. Big fan of nails and footwear. I don't know if it's been changed in any update, but I used to combine nails with footwear so that they would have that non-slip. They'll be immune to slipping. So after I spend my time here, not finding much of anything, we go back upstairs. Okay, and then we can take a look at what we do here for a while, but after that we'll go upstairs. And this is the puzzle I didn't get to solve, because when I go to the second hatch and go to that cellar, here's what you find. So as of now, I can't figure out um, what's causing the intense cold, and why they're freezing, and why no matter what they do, they'll end up freezing, and will be unable to move. I tried to use the fire breathing capability of the Red Prince, but no, it's just too cold, and finally they cannot move. They're frozen. I'll probably, at this level, there's probably already a spell that protects them from being frozen, makes them immune. But I'll have to look that up. At the moment, like I can't remember, or I don't remember how to overcome this. My fault is that before, if I ever get frozen, I used to rely on the limited capacity of the freezing spell and just wait for them to thaw, and then after that they're back and fighting into the game. So previously the game did not freeze the my characters enough to make me need to overcome the freezing effect, but now this is kind of permanent. Nothing changes. You can't control anything. So I didn't know how to overcome that. So after that, I tried a few. You know, I'd reload and try a few things and see if I could overcome it with, I don't know, fire or some kind of spell. It might just be something that I haven't tried yet. So maybe I could do that. But bottom line is, I was not able to overcome it. So after that, I said, okay, I'll leave that for later, and then I'll go elsewhere and look for that child and continue. Anyway, that was my objective, to look for that child. So. So here I guess I decide to try later until I figure that out. I'm sure I could search the internet and find out a lot of solutions to this, but I just wanted to know if I could figure it out myself. I know this game has been around for a long time, and but I wasn't able to figure this out. Haven't played it before. I didn't play it before. So I decided to go around and explore some more. Little do I know that I will actually find that missing child that I'm looking for. So here we go, and we take a look until finally, long story short, there he is. Or there she is. I haven't seen her yet. I haven't met the child yet. So that's where we find the child, and that's where we basically leave off this adventure. Larian makes great games, and it's quite compelling. It just so happens that I don't really have the time to solve some of these right now. There'll be other games that we'll be discussing in the future, but in the meantime, please leave your comments below. What do you think? Do you have got any suggestions on how I'm going to solve the freezing problem, the icing problem, as Tony Stark would say? Let me know in your comments below. Until then, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.